Leonard W. Foy III. Now, Len, before we start this little interview, is there anything you'd like to say to our guests?
Well, before we get into the interview, I think that you should probably introduce yourself to our guests.
Okay, I am Len Foy, and this is my dad. I'm 9 years old, and I'm in 4th grade. I go to school at Notre Dame Academy, and it's a very good school. My favorite, well, I really like reading, and I can't wait for this live broadcast.
That makes two of us.
So, the first question is, please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, let's see. Here goes. My name is Len Foy, so my formal name is Leonard W. Foy III, but everybody calls me Len, so I go by Len Foy. I'm a practicing attorney. My office is in Nashua, New Hampshire. I've been practicing law for just about 20 years, so certainly I have a considerable amount of experience as a practicing attorney. My office is primarily a real estate practice, which means that my clients consist largely of purchasers and sellers of real estate. Also, I represent people who are in the process of refinancing a property. We handle residential and commercial transactions, and again, my office is in Nashua, New Hampshire, and of course we live in Amherst, nearby, and so that's a little bit about my practice.
Is that all?
I would say that just to kind of complete the thought, I'm obviously licensed in New Hampshire, but I'm also licensed in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I'm licensed in the state of Maine, and I'm licensed in the state of California. So I'm licensed to practice law in those 4 jurisdictions. My office, we handle real estate transactions in 4 New England states. So we handle New Hampshire, obviously, Massachusetts, Maine, and I'm also a licensed title insurance agent in the state of Rhode Island. So we also handle real estate transactions in Rhode Island, although I'm not admitted to practice law in Rhode Island.
Okay. So, please describe the professional services that you offer.
Well, the professional services that I offer would include the following. Obviously, anyone who is buying or selling real estate, we actively represent those types of individuals and entities all the time. So anyone watching this video who's interested in purchasing a piece of real estate or selling a piece of real estate that they already own, certainly my services would include representing them in the course of that transaction. We also work with people who are refinancing a property. We handle people who are making commercial purchases and who are doing commercial refinances. And we also represent parties engaged in the process of either purchasing or refinancing a residential property. As part and parcel of those services, we conduct title examinations. So we research and review and issue opinions on matters of title. We issue title insurance, which is also a part of the process of either buying or refinancing residential and or commercial real estate. We also prepare documents in connection with real estate transactions, which might include preparing a deed or preparing a trust, preparing a mortgage or a promissory note, or a discharge or a satisfaction of a mortgage or an assignment of a mortgage. So in the course of being a real estate attorney, frequently we are called upon to prepare various documents, whether they be deeds, mortgages, powers of attorney, and certainly my office, we're capable and qualified of preparing any and all of those types of documents. So those, I would say that's a pretty thorough rundown in terms of the services that we offer.
So, the last question is,
yes,
please tell potential clients how to contact you?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked me that question. Anyone interested in either discussing our services or retaining my office to represent them can certainly telephone our main office in Nashua, New Hampshire. Our phone number is area code 603-598-4030. My email address, and I'm very good about responding to my emails, is LFOY, so LFoy, at foylawoffice.com. We can be found on the World Wide Web at www.foylawoffice.com. Part of our law firm is that we have a title company, and the name of the title company is Sunset Settlement Company. And our title company, Sunset, handles real estate transactions in New Hampshire and Maine. But I certainly don't want to muddy the waters. The contact information that I've given to you will put you in direct contact with either the law firm, which is Foy Law Office, PLLC, or the title company, which is Sunset Settlement Company, LLC.
So that's all?
I would say in closing, just to give you a little bit more information about our office, we are a very well-established law office. Again, I've been practicing law since the early to mid-1990s. We have a full staff of wonderful, knowledgeable, and helpful people, all of whom you know, Natalie, of course,
Yep.
which includes myself, Susan Haight, who is our intake processor, who basically handles all the incoming files, but also works on a number of files in her own right, and certainly she's here to help and is very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Christine Meyer, who would be another paralegal in our office, who's been here for many years, and also handles quite a number of files in her own right. Julia Foy, who is our office manager, and we also have an associate attorney, Attorney Courtney John Ball, who basically assists me and assists the office, handles closings, prepares documents, and does pretty much all of the things that I do. Clients interested in working with our firm may be dealing with myself and or any one of those other outstanding people that are a part of the team here at Foy Law Office.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all for now. Just to let you know, there will be a number of other videos that we'll be preparing, producing, and transmitting either on YouTube or in other fora. Basically, not just advertising the services that we offer, but also we'll be also putting together some instructional material, assisting people in determining the circumstances under which they may want to retain the services of an experienced real estate attorney.
Okay, thank you today, Len Foy, and you have a website, so they could go on it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you for letting me broadcast with you today.
Well, thanks for taking the time to listen to this video.
Okay, oh, nice tie, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay.